This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, opened the region's first banknote printing company on Saturday. The Oumolat security printing facility is located in the Khalifa Industrial Zone over in Abu Dhabi. And the ruler of Dubai was accompanied by the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Presidential Affairs, His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan. During the ceremony, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed unveiled a commemorative plaque to mark the official inauguration of the unit, which specialises, of course, in printing banknotes. He was then briefed by the governor of the UAE Central Bank, Mubarak Rashid Al Mansouri, about the facility's production machinery, featuring the latest technology, and he also received the first 1,000 dirham note printed by the company, which bears the number 1 from His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan. The Emirates Red Crescent Authority has opened a hospital and health clinic over in the Philippines, which is a part of a series of projects to help areas that were devastated by Typhoon Haiyan back in 2013. The hospital in Samar province is expected to help 350,000 people, and the community health clinic over in Dolores in the eastern Samar province will help about 124,000. Richard Gordon, who's the chairman of the Philippine Red Cross, was quoted saying that the new clinic aims to build resilient communities and that maternal and childcare are 2 of the health services to be offered at the clinic. The services were made possible by a 37 million dirham pledge by the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, to support those affected by the typhoon. So far, the UAE has built or renovated 18 schools for 10,000 pupils in the Philippines, carried out maintenance on 15 playgrounds and 12 school theatres, and has also provided laboratories, computers, school stationery and other supplies. As nearly 50% of all patients admitted are misdiagnosed based on their symptoms, and 80% of treatment costs come from hospitalisation alone, doctors and industry experts attending the 4th annual Roche Days conference today discussed how the latest technologies are helping diagnose heart attacks faster and also improving patient outcome, while revealing a few startling figures about the major health challenges that the world is facing today. Health experts warned that 14.5 million people around the world will eventually die from cancer every year by 2025, and 23.3 million people will face death annually by 2030 due to cardiovascular diseases. During their presentation, representatives of the Roche Diagnostics Middle East highlighted that recent medical breakthroughs, such as high-sensitivity laboratory testing, are today allowing physicians to overcome serious health risks, such as cardiovascular diseases and cervical cancer in women, which was a major challenge felt across the Middle East due to a lack of specific diagnostic tests or screening that's up until recently. With the latest advances in screening, diagnosis, treatment and vaccination, doctors say that cervical cancer is nearly 100% avoidable, and they can also detect the disease early to prevent development and progression. Recent studies suggest that nearly 500,000 new cases of cervical cancer are diagnosed worldwide every year.
In particular, from a diagnostics point of view, we are very much driven as an innovative company, and we look first really in what are the unmet medical needs globally. But what I have seen already now here, it's not only globally, because the unmet medical needs are also in the Middle East, which goes to the chronic diseases that are expected, now they're already there today, but also expected in the long run, plus also cancer probably in the near future. Yeah, when you look at the cardiovascular diseases, so they're already in 2015, 41% of all of the deaths are related to cardiovascular diseases. And I think this is something really which need to be looked at. This is for cardiovascular diseases, but there's also, when you look at the congestive heart failure, the people in the Middle East are affected 10 years earlier than people from other regions, and there's a certain reason behind this. Yeah? I think that means also that screening, prevention needs to be done. That can be done via medical education, but also looking at the patient to informing them how to live their life today and to avoid those disease burden in the long run.
From this conference, we've learned a lot in Sharjah Municipality. It's time saving for lots of things, especially in the lab. If we're talking about blood analysis, if there's a problem in the machine, can we say in the instrument of Roche instrument, instead of waiting for the technicians to come and fix it, you could easily online just go and they could help you online, which is time saving, as we've said, and it's very easy, very easy to stop the rush in the clinic, in Sharjah clinic.
Doctors attending the two-day medical conference also discussed how the latest technologies and laboratory solutions are dramatically improving the turnaround time for tests and results, while also improving efficiency, quality and safety for patients.
This is the hope, and that was a discussion also about the Gulf registry and the importance of actually looking at the outcomes from introducing those various innovations in the lab. I think one has to start looking at the outcomes rather than just, yes, we speed up the diagnosis, but does that make a change in the outcome? So right now we have a huge registry for patients with cardiac conditions and so on. It will be very interesting now to see, with introduction of these innovations, how did that affect the outcome in the population?
The Commercial Compliance and Consumer Protection Department at the Department of Economic Development here in Dubai has closed down 8,894 social networking accounts that were used to try and sell counterfeit goods last year. The electronic compliance section tracked the fraud and closed down the accounts in collaboration with owners and representatives of different brands that were subject to infringement, according to reports. Together, the accounts were found to have over 94.5 million followers, and 80% were Instagram accounts, although other platforms also included Facebook and Twitter. Ibrahim Bezad, the Director of Intellectual Property Rights Protection Management, revealed that the number of social networking accounts that were closed down in 2016 was 200% higher compared to 2015, as more violators resorted to social media thinking that the sites were safe. Some of the counterfeit goods included bags, perfumes, watches, phones, and accessories. The Dubai Municipality is set to open 5 new parks in Dubai this week as a part of the 37th UAE Plantation Week celebrations. Al Waka 3 Park will be the first to open for Plantation Week, which is running from the 12th to the 16th of March this year, under the slogan of "Let's plant a greener Emirates together," with the participation of all municipalities across the country. The Dubai Municipality's activities started today with a variety of programs and activities. And during the week, more parks will be open, such as the Nad Al Shiba 2 Park, Al Kawanij Pond Park, Al Mizar 2 Park, the Hatta Valley Park, as well as the Hatta Square. The 7th edition of the SIKKA Art Fair, which is the Dubai art season's flagship initiative, kicked off at the Al Fahidi Historical Neighborhood on Saturday, showcasing a wide range of visual and performing arts, music, film, literature and food, and it's running until the 21st of March. The 10-day artist-led festival this year is featuring the all-new SIKKA Around the City initiatives and the SIKKA Art Van, taking the festival across the city for the first time, and aiming to nurture homegrown talent while also showcasing the work of Emirati and other artists based in the UAE and the GCC region. The annual Contemporary Art Fair, organised by the Dubai Culture and Arts Authority, features many site-specific paintings, photographic works, sculptures, audio and video installations, multidisciplinary initiatives as well as musical performances, and also film screenings and other educational activities. Some of the art spaces in the historical district during the fair include the Majlis Gallery, showcasing the latest calligraphic works of local artists, and also an exhibition for special needs at Tashkil. While urging visitors to become a part of the region's cultural art scene, organisers at Dubai's Culture and Arts Authority stressed that the SIKKA 2017 is an integral part of the Dubai art season, which brings together artists, writers, performers and other creative individuals from around the world to Dubai. And this will strengthen the city's position as a centre of creativity, innovation and cultural diversity. The SIKKA Art Fair this year has attracted a record number of submissions, with over 150 artists and institutions eager to participate in the fair's evolving programme.
This is not my first time to participate in SIKKA. I've been in so many years now, like maybe 4 or 5 years. So this year I'm actually doing live art, as well as I'm exhibiting in one of the houses here. The piece in the back is actually a collaboration between myself and 2 Brazilian artists. They are coming all the way from Brazil to collaborate. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the Emirati culture and the Brazilian culture, and we will merge them together. And this is what's gonna be for our show.
We're a group of volunteers, and we're showcasing the patients' artwork from the ML Hospital, which is a psychiatric hospital. So we did a series of workshops with the patients, and we're showcasing all of their artworks. The artworks that we did is a way of, or a window, trying to show the patients' thoughts and their work through art, and we're trying to send a message to the community to raise awareness and to dissolve the stigma about mental health. So we have different rooms that showcases different things. One of the rooms shows some writings which shows the inner feelings and thoughts about the patients, and one of the rooms also shows some images that they took of the building that they used to live in, which was a place that they used to call house. And there's another room also where it shows their voices and like quotes about things that we ask them about, what makes them happy, what they wish for, and what is a message that they want to give to the community.
And finally, looking to other news now, acknowledging the invaluable role that women play in the region's health and nutrition sector. The annual Women's Show launched on Saturday over in the capital. The event embraces all aspects of healthy lifestyle, fitness, beauty and well-being services and products. And that was held at the Intercontinental Hotel over in Abu Dhabi, which saw around 500 attendees, including women from both the government and private entities, diplomats and wives of ambassadors stationed in the country. Selected speakers were chosen to educate the audience on health-related issues, along with fun activities and competitions. There were also dance performances, a fashion jewellery show, as well as a Monte Carlo Beirut jewellery designer, followed by a dazzling fashion show by a young fashion designer, Miss Hiba Herzala.
Women's show events that has been conducted for the past 15 years, and we're still here. It's more and more crowded. Concerning the program that we're having today, the program is having kind of variation, that the event is starting with an exhibition where we have everything related to the woman and to the society, nutrition, in health screening, beauty, skin. We have all the companies who are displaying the latest technology and the latest research. I mean, the latest technology in medicine and etc. It's entertaining, so it's us, it's women. And we're here telling, I'm here telling the ladies that they should allow themselves to dream. And even if they fail, they are the one to make sure in their place, to make sure to make this dream come true. So today we're talking about the achievements, and Happy Mother's Day.
Some of those exhibiting and involved in the talks spoke about a growing need to raise awareness on endometriosis in the region, as 50% of women who have fertility problems are affected by the disease. Other key talks included the difference between polycystic ovaries and ovarian cysts.
The major health concerns would be fertility, health and awareness, but this also is very important for other aspects of our lives, such as lifestyle. But I think it's very important that women are aware of their fertility status that belong to them and to their husbands and for future generations to come. Being aware that lifestyle has a very important impact. Being in this very big important show regarding women's health, fitness and fashion, it's very very important to realize that we need to eat healthily. We need to cut down on the caffeine, on the alcohol, on the smoking. We need to exercise and in overall lead a much more better and healthy diet. Stay away from the foods that will actually cause negative impact. There are certain medical situations like polycystic ovarian syndrome in which very simply the only thing they need to do is lead a healthy lifestyle of dieting and exercise, and it's a special type of diet as well.
We are offering basic screenings for women attending, and we have two lectures by two of our physicians, Dr. Walid Sayed from Health Plus IVF Center. He'll be speaking about the difference between polycystic ovaries and cysts on the ovaries. At the same time, we are celebrating worldwide the World Endometriosis Month in March. So we are having a talk about endometriosis by Dr. Islam Sidqi, who is a specialist and a consultant in endometriosis and gynecology and obstetrics.
In this event from today, I'm very happy to talk about a very important subject which a lot of women are interested in, is the difference between ovarian cysts and polycystic ovaries. It's actually in our Arabic language are very close in the language. That's why a lot of people mistaken such information, and I hope today I will explain to them the differences. I hope that they enjoy this talk today.